apart from tooth decay, the excess sugar also results in an accumulation of fat, leading to overweight and obesity among children. And overweight children are much more likely to be overweight adolescents and overweight adults. And this has a huge impact on developing diseases such as type 2 diabetes. Obesity can increase the risk of cancer. Of course, it can also lead to a range of mental health issues as well.
Seen as cubes, few of us would eat this much sugar in one go. But the average family is eating more than 4 times this every day, storing up health problems for the future. Sally Biddulph.
Something that plays such a key part in the show is a rundown old library, 4 centuries old and in desperate need of repairs. Well, today, Downton's leading man urged viewers to help save it. Sejal Karia has the story.
What a relief to be home.
He plays the Earl of Grantham, devoted to preserving Downton Abbey in the hit ITV drama. And his character seems to have rubbed off on actor Hugh Bonneville.
This is the Downton Cottage Hospital, where Lady Sybil helped Dr. Clarkson treat recuperating soldiers during the First World War.
As he's now fronting a campaign to give this 400-year-old building a new lease of life. In reality, it's an old grammar school in Oxfordshire, but fans will recognise it as Downton Hospital, which has been a key part of the show.
I want to help too.
And it's the old grammar school, which is
into a Downton Abbey museum.
So if you're a fan of the show, or if, like me, you simply think it's a good idea to preserve the very best of our heritage, then I hope you will support this project and give generously.
Downton's buildings have been an integral part of the show, and Mr. Bonneville says he now wants to give something back. Sejal Karia, ITV News.
And that is all we've got time for this lunchtime. Alistair Stewart and Charlene White will be here with the latest on the ITV News.
Store today. Vodafone. Power to the savvy, power to you. Sale ends 2nd of February 2015. Terms apply. Pay monthly plans subject to credit check.
If you fall asleep at the wheel, you'll put your life in danger, and the lives of others as well. Before you feel tired, pull off the road into a services or other safe area. Drink some strong coffee, and take a quick nap while the caffeine kicks in.
If you're having a nap, you've left your lights on, sir.
Right, cheers.
Think. Don't drive tired.
The PPI mis-selling saga has been going on for years. If you're concerned that you've left it too late to claim your PPI back, think again. Direct Redress have claimed back millions of pounds for clients that were victims of the PPI scandal, even if you don't have any agreement numbers or original paperwork. To find out more, text the word PPI to 87121. That's PPI to 87121. Direct Redress. Experts in financial claims.
Interesting voter in this in this election. You've obviously decided UKIP. Could you be persuaded back to either of the others?
If they open their mouths and name who's who has done this, maybe yes. Only Simon Danzak and another MP has actually had the guts to come at the party leaders. All of them are saying absolutely nothing. You had Thatcher and Blair both issued D-notices to cover up for paedophiles within their parties. They are disgraced, that lot in Parliament. They should be ashamed of it.
Just briefly, we'll talk to the Conservative Minister, Matthew Hancock, in just a moment. So what would you say to him, Peter, before we hear from Matthew? What would you say to him as to how he might convince you, late in the game perhaps, to vote Tory again?
I would say to him, Mr. Hancock, why are you keeping quiet about all these perverts in your party? One was named the other day in the House. Been known about him for 30 years. The guy they named the other week in Parliament, he actually outed him, the same as Smith was outed.
Okay, so that's obviously, I'll leave it there, Peter, that's obviously the subject that is on your mind when it comes to the election, although we have no indication as to what UKIP might be able to achieve either in coalition. Doesn't look like they'll form a government, does it, at this stage? But who knows what the people that Peter is going to vote for could achieve on that score. Let's talk about the election more broadly now with Matthew Hancock, Minister for Business and Enterprise, Conservative MP for West Suffolk. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Does it feel like the beginning of the general election to you today?
Well, it does have a bit of that feel to it, doesn't it? And we've clearly been out there making the case that the only way to keep this country going in the right direction is to vote Conservative. So that is certainly going to be an important theme of our general election message.
I'm going to be speaking to your party chairman.
Bruno Mars, of course, just the way you are. With George Ezra's brilliant Listen to Me. And it's 2 minutes to 2 with an update on the travel situation on the way for you. Monday afternoon's forecast into Monday night and through to Tuesday. They're telling us actually later this week could be a little bit, for want of a better phrase, blustery. We'll keep an eye on that for you, of course. The afternoon stories are on the way with Christina, and then more superb songs to come at Dream 100 in our next hour.